My name is David Yingling. My wife Nicole and I give first fruits for a couple of reasons. First is it's our way to honor God with the first of what He's blessed us with. And it's a biblical principle that we know we have to let go of our seed and put it in the ground, in a sense, the way a farmer lets go of the seed and puts it in the ground so that it can die and be watered and produce a crop. A little over a year ago, my wife Nicole and I were looking for a church family that we could be a part of that would be Holy Spirit filled, apostolic in nature, and was following the Hebraic understanding of the scriptures and the feast days. And we found Word Alive accidentally on Facebook. And we watched a video that Pastor Kent presented teaching on Don't Pass Over Passover, and thought it was awesome. It was so incredible. We knew that this church, Word Alive, was blessed and that we needed to check it out. I asked my wife, where is it? And she said it's in Oxford, Alabama. And I said, Oxford where? It was Shavuot 2016 that we packed up our kids and our dogs and drove up here from Orlando to visit Word Alive. And we were amazed by the praise and worship and the Holy Spirit moving, and the teaching was great. But more importantly than that, we felt so connected to people. And we really felt like the Lord was telling us to sell our home and move up to Oxford, Alabama. We put our home on the market around June of 2016 with the hopes that it would sell quickly and we would be up here in Alabama with our family perhaps by the end of summer. And then into the fall, honestly, we started getting discouraged. September, October, November, and we began to wonder if perhaps we had not heard God's voice for us to move. Maybe we had misheard what He wanted for us. We were considering maybe renting the house out and trying to come up here anyway and rent a place because we really, really wanted to be here. December, January, February, again, juggling homeschool, multiple showings a week. We were exhausted. We were getting discouraged. It was the new month of Adar, and I was talking with Matt Hobson on the phone about not being able to sell the house and feeling like we were held up and that we were just waiting for this promise that God had for us to come to pass. And Matt said, you know what you need to do, David? Holly and I did this. You need to give a first fruits offering and seed specifically into a first fruits offering with the expectation that the harvest would be the sale of your house. And I turned to my wife and I said, Nicole, we need to give a first fruits offering towards the sale of our house and trust and see what the Lord does. And she said, okay, do it. We know this is in the Lord's hands. We're just going to do this on a matter of faith and take the seed that we had and let go of it and trust that the Lord would water it and that a harvest would come up. To our surprise, but to our delight, we got a fair offer on our house exactly 1 month later. It's been an incredible journey. Not only have my wife and I been blessed and our children, but it's been so amazing to see how the Lord has been able to use our family and the new home that the Lord has blessed us with, which we named First Fruit Farms, by the way. To see how the Lord has been able to bless many, many people. We've seen miracles in our home, in our house of light. We've seen healings. We've seen amazing testimonies come forth, and the Lord has done. And we are just grateful to His faithfulness that we have been able to be a part of His plan for the kingdom up here in Alabama.